Hello. Now we continue to run the system testing. First off, we need to start the system. We need to turn to on. Now the system is on. All the equipment is working now, and we press start to get the high voltage. You can see in the dashboard, now it's ready. And in our software is normal, everything is okay. Also in the BMS software, everything is okay. And we now going to run the test all the components. We have test a switch panel here, and we will test the components one by one. The first component is the air compressor. We need to turn on the air compressor high switch K1. Now the high voltage is on. We switch to the first gear of the air compressor. Now it's running. We turn to second two, and we turn to third gear, and then we turn it off. And the second one, we are going to test the oil pump, the DCAC. We turn on K10. Okay, and we also need to test the 2 DC-DC. We turn on the K4. Now the high voltage is on. Can you take the light? We put on the first switch. The first DC-DC is working, and put on the second one. The second light is also working. It means that the output of the 24 voltage is okay. And we turn on the second high voltage of the second DC-DC, and we turn on the first DC-DC output, and we turn on the second DC-DC output. So everything is okay. Now we turn it off. Okay. Now later next we will test the heater. This is our heater. Now we turn up the K3, the heater. Okay, now it's running. The warm air is coming up, and it's going to hotter and hotter. Okay. Now we turn it off. Okay. Also, we will test the liquid pump. We need to do the setting. We go to our VSU software, and now the temperature of the motor and motor controller is 25 and 26. Now we make it smaller, make the start temperature of the pump lower. We get it to start 22, 22, 20, stop at 20, and we write. Okay, and we close the debug window. And now we can see the water pump is running. We can see the water is running, the liquid pump, the liquid is running, cooling liquid is running. Okay, now we turn it off. We write, and we close the debug window. Later, the liquid pump will be off, slowly off. We can see in the current here, the current is dropping because the liquid pump is closing. It's lower the speed and closing. Okay, now we are going to test the driving, the forward and backward. So we press D. Now it's D. And we slowly accelerate the operator. We can see in the dashboard is running. You can change the unit to km. Now we can see this is a speed control of the motor. So the motor can work in certain speed. Like a boat, the boat can sail in the sea in certain speed, like cruising in the water. Now we slowly lower the speed, and we go to neutral gear, and we press reverse. We can see the motor will run on the other direction. Okay, we slowly lower the speed. Okay, the motor is going to stop. We go to neutral gear, and we can see here we also have the DC-DC. This is a DC-DC coming up from the integrated controller. The power, the 12-volt power. We have two lines for testing. It means that the DC-DC, the 5 kilowatt DC-DC is outputting the power. We put it in two parts. And now all the system is working fine. Thank you for watching.